Does Disney wish for another flop? Disney, the magical kingdom of reboots, revivals, remixes, and rejects. And certainly if you have a pulse and have been halfway paying attention, you're well aware that Living Mermaids, Haunted Mansions, space adventures, and superheroes have become rather disposable these days. They are given poor treatment, they're shoved out in front of an audience that certainly didn't ask for them. Heck, they even shoved a once favorite heroic archaeologist out into a, well, ill-conceived, poorly received adventure to pure disdain and mockery by the audience at large. None of these offerings were particularly original, and of course, none of them found success either. Wait, an original Disney movie seems to be on the horizon. No, it's impossible. Yes, a new fairy tale is in the making, and it's already a nightmare for the House of Mouse and a real candidate for the top 5 bombs of the year. Oh boy, I smell the scent of destruction. Here we go. It seems nowadays things are never going smoothly for Disney, and yet, picture this. Just picture it in your mind. Thanksgiving weekend. The air is filled with festive anticipation, and there, nestled amongst the turkey and the stuffing, is the cinema release of Wish. Yeah, I wish this was going to be good. It's not, but we're going to get to that. And it prompts me to think or ask this question. Is Disney wishing they never had gone down this neo-Marxist road leading them into this destruction, this doom loop? It's hard to say. Iger is such a heck-bent ideologue these days that I'd say he's torn about it, to be fair. But yes, Disney's Wish is coming to theaters with very little fanfare and seemingly little to no promotion. Disney's new animated flick has a brave new heroine, of course, and well, she's named Asha, who's all about wishing on stars and battling baddies. I'm hearing echoes of Frozen right now, aren't you? Maybe that's the case, but here's a plot twist. There's zero buzz about the film. None. Nada. Just some weak social media efforts by Disney lifestylers complaining about the dearth of marketing. That's not much marketing. And to be fair, the pixie dust huffers are right about it. They really are this time. These overly dedicated Peter Pan types won't grow up, but they certainly are the only force on Earth trying to let people know that this film is even coming out. This seems to be a problem for certain film releases for Disney nowadays, and it's a sign of some real money issues, which we're going to get into in a minute. We're going to call that reason 1. Okay? Promoting a film isn't a superfan's job. I mean, that's just a statement, right? Isn't that the studio's job? Well, apparently that's up for debate because the Disney superfan community is all abuzz about it. They're in a fiery outrage for why Disney's not advertising this particular film. Quotes abound like this one from Twitter, and this says, "We the customers are not supposed to hype up a movie. That's the job of Disney's marketing." Well, that's true. In this case, the pixie dusters have got a point. The Little Mermaid made its splash with a marketing tsunami you couldn't escape, and it still lost a ton of money. At least $100 million to date. Might be able to creep into the just losing $50 million category. But Wish is seemingly tangled in a seaweed at the bottom of the Silent Sea. What's worse is I agree with that perspective, to be fair. But I have my suspicions as to why, and we'll get to that in a moment also. Let's call that reason 2. You see, Disney's marketing mishaps are a regular fiasco now. It's happening all the time. Do you remember Crater? The Disney Plus original movie that landed with less fanfare than a silent movie marathon. It crashed, burned, and then disappeared from the platform all in the blink of an eye. And of course, you don't remember it. Probably never heard of it. Got zero promotion anywhere. No one even knew it existed, actually, until it was reported to be being removed from the Disney Minus service in the first place. And let's not forget the bottom line destroying billion-dollar missteps of this summer alone. We've got Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and others that basically stumbled down the box office stairs. Because you can add Little Mermaid to that as well. So, to all of you Disney fans that are hate watching me right now, hang on to your Mickey ears, because the reason for the Sea of Silence is the film is not good. It must be embarrassingly bad, in fact. Okay, I can actually hear you yelling at me, and you're saying, hey, you haven't even seen it yet. And yes, outside of those few superfan test screenings, that is true. I haven't seen it, some have. But hear me out just for a moment. Disney is struggling with the bottom line in oh so many areas right now. And that's reason one. Money. It's very scarce right now. It has to be used incredibly sparingly to call attention to only the really good things. And this brings us to reason two. The only reason not to spend money like crazy on a promotion for a film is it's going to get poor word of mouth. It must have tested very, very poorly, so they can't afford to be seen promoting it. They also can't afford to promote it. What is worse is that tomorrow, a quarterly call will be on display for the whole world to hear. Believe me, I'll be listening. Market sentiment, public sentiment, are all on the decline for what was the iconic Disney brand. And this call will confirm a lot of things for analysts and investors alike. It will highlight limited successes and a tremendous amount of failures, especially recently. It's very likely to be bad. And what they can't afford is a closing quarter of the fiscal year to be the same as this last one. So spending on something doomed for failure is not a smart play, no matter how much the sunk costs are for any project. In other words, don't expect a big push for this film or any other that Disney knows is going to do poorly. They just can't afford to throw good money after bad any longer. Agree with me? Don't agree with me. Have a different take. All you have to do is let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm sure I just stirred up the hornet's nest this time. If you don't think this film's going to be a flop, tell me that. If you think it'll be successful, tell me that. Whatever you think, regardless of what it is, let me know. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.